What's up, everybody, and welcome to Reward the Fan, the only live trivia game show where you win tickets to your favorite live events, unless we're playing video games trivia, because we can't actually give you the tickets to, like, the Mortal Kombat tournament, anything like that. I'm your host, Mike Janela, but we've still got amazing prizes for you because we've got an amazing game. This is the middle game of our 3-game RTF sandwich today, and it's the latest edition of our video game trivia series. Today we're tackling fighting games. So yeah, Mortal Kombat, Street Fighter, Tekken. If it involves punching, kicking, or throwing energy blasts at your opponent, we will be covering it today. And here's how our game works. I ask you 10 questions and you answer them. Today, they will all be about combat games. If you avoid fatalities and make it through all 10 questions, you will earn a share of our reward dollars prize, which today is 250 reward dollars. Those, of course, can be used toward buying tickets to your favorite live events on Reward the Fan. And the more that you win, the more reward dollars you can stack up, and eventually you'll get to go see your favorite concerts, plays, sporting events, and whatever else you can find on our app. But there's even more on the line this game. We also have our grand prize today, which is a $100 Best Buy gift card. And winning that, oh man, that opens up a whole world of possibilities for your gaming. You can scoop the latest games you like, maybe score some accessories, maybe a new sound bar for your TV to really hear those bones crunch when you finish off your opponent, right? Man, nothing's better than Best Buy. Good slogan. They should hire me to write this stuff for them. But you will be looking for that later on today. You'll be eligible for that gift card if you get all 10 questions right first. And out of all the people who do make it that far, we'll run a random ticket lottery to pick our lucky champion. Now, if you don't win this game, don't worry, just come on back in less than 2 hours. I will still be here this time for our next game, hosting football trivia at 4 p.m. Eastern, right before the late game kickoffs in the NFL. We will have reward dollars and 2 free sports tickets up for grabs in that game. Okay, time now for some shout-outs. Let's see who we have stepping into the ring today. We've got Steven66, Spazman, Amit789, Panda7. You guys are just some of the many we have playing today. There are, let's see, almost 1,000 of you. As many of you playing today as almost as many as games that Riot announced this week. Did you see that news? 7 games they announced this week, including, yes, a new League of Legends, what they're known for. They codenamed it Project L. I hope you avoid L's today and become a legend yourself by winning this game. Are we ready to get this thing started, guys? Got the thumbs up here to get things going? Sweet. Let's start super smashing some questions. Here's Q1. In what year was the arcade game Mortal Kombat first released? 1232, 1738, or 1992? Arcade game's been around for a while. I still remember when this game eventually came out on Sega Genesis home console, my mom would not let me buy it. Well, she wouldn't buy it for me. I was like 7. I had 0 disposable income. MK11 just came out this year. Been around forever, but it all started in 1992. And Sub-Zero and Sonya Blade and Raiden, they've all been in our lives ever since. All right, we're all off to a great start so far. Most of you knew that question, so let's keep the things moving to question number 2. Injustice, Gods Among Us sets off when Superman kills which beloved character? Fred Flintstone, Lois Lane, or Scooby-Doo? That was like Yoda. I don't know where that was a bad Scooby-Doo, whatever. Before you guys think something like, oh man, Superman, Fred Flintstone, those guys never crossed paths. Stupid question. Actually, in the Adventures of Superman comic number 441, Superman does fight Fred Flintstone. Long story, but it's true. Still, it's not our answer though. Our answer is Lois Lane, tragically, which Superman did accidentally. He was tricked by the Joker. Joaquin Phoenix strikes again. But yeah, pretty deep story in that game, a story that 896 of you were familiar with. And you guys are also familiar now with my unfortunate Scooby-Doo accent, so let's move past all of that to question 3. What was the original name for the Marvel vs. Capcom series? Hot Dog vs. Ketchup, X-Men vs. Street Fighter, or Friends vs. Seinfeld? 3 massive debates to choose from here. My personal choices, by the way, in order. Yes, ketchup belongs in a hot dog. Actually, my favorite way to eat them. X-Men, way cooler than Street Fighter. And Seinfeld over Friends. Yes, sir. Debate over. Our answer for this question specifically, though, is X-Men versus Street Fighter. Which makes sense, because X-Men is a Marvel property and Street Fighter is from Capcom. But again, you knew that because you're smart and you know things. In fact, over 900 of you still, so far, are a perfect 3 for 3. Here's question 4. Which of the following is an alternate name for T-Zock from the King of Fighters and Fatal Fury? Griffin Mask, Mark Wahlberg, or Tyrone Biggums? T-Zock, a character after my own heart. He's a professional wrestler, guys. Who doesn't love that? And in a case of life imitating art, he developed a King of the Dinosaurs wrestling gimmick, which is basically Luchasaurus now in AEW, right? But back to the original, the real T-Zock is also known as Griffin Mask, or just Griffin for short, if you really know your T-Zock. And 730 of you did know your T-Zock. A lot of you thought Tyrone Biggums. That's your Chappelle show, not your Fatal Fury. But you guys are off to a great start so far. Let's keep this train chugging for question 5. Which of the following video game developers created the Tekken franchise? Capcom, Bandai Namco, or Game Arts? Capcom, well known for developing a lot of the games we all know and love. Mega Man, Resident Evil. Game Arts, they're famous for brothers we all know and love. Not Mike and Brian and Joseph Janela. No, Mario and Luigi. That's who gave us them. So, if those two are responsible for that, then your answer here must be Bandai Namco. Yeah, but if you didn't know that, you might know Pac-Man. Have you heard of them? Him? Yeah, that's them too. And this is you. If you got that question right, and 436 of you did, you could now be a potential reward box recipient. Yeah, everyone who got that correct is now automatically entered for our chance to win our question 5 reward box prize, which is $5 reward dollars. We've got one lucky winner to find, and that person is gonna gobble up those fruits like Pac-Man, gobbling up reward dollars instead. Mohawk! That's an easy name. I love when they're super easy to pronounce. Congratulations, Mohawk. You are now $5 reward dollars richer. Let's move into the second half of our game, folks. Here is question number 6. Ness is a character in which of the following fighting games? Super Smash Bros., Mortal Kombat, or Street Fighter? Debuting in the Nintendo game Earthbound and resembling Scott Smalls from The Sandlot. You're killing me. Only he's got like crazy dilated pupils. Ness, often touted as an unfair character. Not in Mortal Kombat or Street Fighter, though. No, Ness is unfair if you're playing Super Smash Brothers. Who is the best Super Smash character? Feel free to DM me for your takes on that. At Mike Janela is where you can find me. 348 of you are the Ridley or the Pikachu of this game so far, just crushing it and doing so much better than all the others. You guys are 6 for 6. Good luck on Q7. Jean-Claude Van Damme played which of the following characters in the 1994 movie Street Fighter? Guile, Bison, or Mario? I miss those days, man. A great time for video game movies, even if they were terrible. 1994 box office smash hit. Bison was the antagonist. He was played by the late, great Raul Julia. And the Mario movie came out the year before, so the Muscles from Brussels starred as your answer, Guile. And here's a little not-so-hot take. Guile's theme, one of the best songs in video games, like ever, any video game. And if you don't agree, I will fight you in Street Fighter, not in real fights. I don't actually throw any punches. 318 of you, though, I see, are still fighting along in this game. So let's take it to our next battle. Question number 8. The Dragon Ball Z games are based on the popular manga by which author? Akira Toriyama, Kazuki Takahashi, or Hajime Isayama? Did I pronounce those all right? think so? I hope so. The Dragon Ball franchise, no stranger to fighting games. Fighter Z, for example, has been immensely popular the last couple of years, but we wouldn't have any of it without the mastermind behind the entire franchise. That person is Akira Toriyama. And Dragon Ball, not all that Toriyama has done for the world of video games. He also worked on games like Blue Dragon and, of course, Chrono Trigger. Guy is no slouch. Neither are the 185 of you who are moving away from dragons and impressed with question number 8. Here, though, is Q9. What game is often credited as the first fighting video game? Heavyweight Champ, Street Fighter 2, or Karate Kids? Going super old school for question 9 here, like 70s old school. Yeah, this OG fighting game, it was just an arcade cabinet, 2 boxing controllers, you punched to make your character punch. Pretty advanced, to be honest, for the 70s, back when you think like Pong was a video game then. But only the best for your answer, Heavyweight Champ. And not the most exciting or inspired name, pretty basic, but to be fair, a lot of fighting games fall into the same trap, like Street Fighter, literally. It's just, let's name it the most basic thing you do, fight in the street. But hey, I am looking at the 181 of you who are on your way to becoming RTF Heavyweight Champs. All that's left to make that happen, you know it, the final round. We had about 1,000 of you start with us in this game, and less than 200 are now still standing. Reward dollars, Best Buy gift card on the line. Good luck. Here's question 10. Which of these games also had a rock opera based on it? Super Smash Bros., Tekken, or Street Fighter? Talked a lot about a lot of these games so far. This rock opera came out in 2014. From its press release, quote, it tells 2 separate but loosely connected stories about Chun-Li and Ken. While Chun-Li seeks revenge against M. Bison for the death of her father, Ken learns how to deal with his wife's infidelity. Whoa, swerve, deep. Your answer is Street Fighter. That's where all those characters are from. But you guys knew that. If you did, then go scream about it in the streets, because you are a winner today. Congratulations to the 93 of you. Wow, guys, so many people we lost along the way. Not you, though. You survived, you thrived, and now you are getting your share of the reward dollar jackpot. $2.68 to each of your accounts. Let's shout some of you out. My scoreboard here shows me Big Boy 2, Chambers, Wisconsin, way too tall for you. Hey, I'm 5'8" and flat feet, so you're probably right. Jim Walpole 1, Drewski, congrats to all of you guys for making it this far. That's all fun and good, and you're getting those reward dollars. But now, one of you out of the group is about to get $100 in the form of a Best Buy gift card. Time to pick our winner and run that ticket lotto. Now, while the lotto is running, don't forget, we're not done yet today. RTF goes from gaming to the gridiron later. Once again with me, I'm back at 4 p.m. Eastern with NFL and football and general trivia. So, if you're into football, I hope your team is winning right now if they're in the early games, then join us for trivia before the 4:20, the late games, get started. All right, guys, as I see so many of your names are still scrolling through, I'm about to be given our winner, and that person is... Here's Kyle. Congrats, Kyle. You're here in the winner's circle, and you've now got $100 to spend however you want at Best Buy. Hope you put that gift card to great use for yourself soon. Everybody else, you can still treat yourself by following us on social media. It's a priceless experience. We're at Reward the Fan on all the big apps, and I'm personally at Mike Janella on Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook. I've been your host, Mike Janella. Thanks for playing and fighting with us, everybody. See you again at 4 Eastern. And don't forget, for the next hour and a half until I come back, we will always be your biggest fan. See ya!